Famil Tech.
Welcome back, guys. Today, let us continue our tutorial for the Stat Pro in the English series. So, in the previous video, I have finished all the basics. Then now, let me try to complete this first thing, that is modeling. Today, I'll teach you how to model in Stat Pro. So, I hope you and by now you have known how to open this thing. So the units are in meter as well as in kilonewton. So let's go for the next. It's already exists. So let's take on one. So it is. Let's keep it in add beam itself. Then finish. Now this is the area which will show your design part. So we don't need this. So let's close this. Um, There are basically two steps in which we can model. The first step is with this mesh. This is for basic understanding, but if you would like to design a more complicated building, this will not be useful. So let me skip this part and I'll show you how to design a whole building in the simplest manner. So everything will need first. Start works with coordinates. Without coordinates you cannot add beam or column. You can add beam or column wherever a coordinate, that is a node is. Let's keep it as a point. We have to start from a point, so we need a point. So let's keep the starting point as 0 itself. Then the second, let's keep it as 5 in the axis of x. This is a major thing which you have to notice. This is the axis in which you are going to draw. So in x, how many meters you want in, and z you are how many meters you have plan accordingly, and you have to keep it. So let me first draw two node. Then the method I am going to follow is replicating, that is mirroring. um, Here it will show replicate. In other words, for easy understanding, translation repeat, which is just same as mirroring. So let's do this is the first two coordinates, sorry, first two nodes with which we are going to draw. So if you want to display the node, you can go with shift plus n. So this is the thing for which you have to follow to make the numbers of the nodes to preview. These are the types of views, so I'll keep in this straight view. So I'm going to add a beam. Here the beam selected is in curved, then I don't need this curved, so I'm going to select a straight beam. I have clicked, I haven't left my mouse button, I have kept on the beam which I am going to draw. So now I'm going to release the button, so it is selected, and again I have to select this and I am going to draw a beam. Okay, this is the first beam. So I have clicked escape so that it comes back to the normal cursor. So with this I am going to mirror this beam throughout my building, from the base, from the foundation to the upper part, to the top floor. So I have decided to model a structure which I have already thought in Tamil. Let's design like a school building which is in like a shape of A, the first letter of alphabet of an English letter A, instead of that line which goes to up to across. So this is the first beam. So I am going to replicate this throughout in the direction of Z. So here in the direction of Z, that is towards the downside. Let's keep this is the preview top view. This is the plan of the building first. Let's go for the 3D view. Let this be a 2D plan. So I have to draw 5 meters away from this. I'll show you the plan which I'm going to draw. So this is the simple building which I am going to teach you how to draw in Stat. So these are the classes of the school. Let's consider this whole school has two floors. The first ground floor, then first floor, and the second floor. Then each of the classrooms dimension are 5 in the y direction as well as 5 in the x direction. With these two classes alone are 6 meters in length. So these are the corridors which you are going to use for walking. So let's jump on to stack. So this first beam is nothing other than this beam. Okay, then we have to image this with this beam as a reference point, reference beam. I am going to draw this 1, 2, 3 and 4. I am going to draw the other 4 beams with reference to this one. So how can I do that? This is the translation repeat. If you click on to this, first select the beam which you are going to translate repeat. So this is the one. So if you click on this will be the one which will be, we can see this. You have to do in accordance with Z direction. So the first step is to select the direction of which you are going to do. So this is Z. If you are going to raise the building in the top in the direction of the sky, that is, you have to build new floors, you have to give it as an y direction. So now we shall give it as in z direction. Then number of steps you have to give, that is 4, 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is the 4 step. Then the spacing, if the spacing of each links are in the same span, you can give it in you can give it the spans in between this. If you are having different spans, you can access it through this. The length between the first one and the reference, if it is 6, you can just provide 6 here, or else in our condition it is just 5 meters. So let it be in 5 meters itself. Then all the in our plan everything is in 5 meters. So 5, 5, 5, 5. Then no problem, you can just click OK. Now another step you have to remember is, here there is a step called link steps, which connects all the beam you are replicating, which connects through all the nodes. If you don't give link steps, it won't connect, but it will just mirror one here, another there and there. Let me help you in understanding. Now I am not giving link steps, I am giving OK. So this is how it comes. There's no link between each and every beam. So I'm cancelling, I'm undoing it again in the direction of the Z, 4 steps, and I'm giving now link steps. Okay, I'm going to give OK. See, it has linked through all the nodes available. So this is 5 meters, this is 5, 5. If you want to check what's the dimension of this, you can just click on to this. The on dialog box will open display or remove. If you want to display the dimension of the beam you have selected, you just select the beam and click the radio button to display and just click display. It will tell 5 meters. Then if you want to remove, just click on it to remove, just remove. That's it. If you want to make all the dimensions visible, just click on select everything, click on display, it will display it. So we know it. Let's remove it. Okay, going on to the second thing, let's go on to this direction. So we have completed till this. I am going to mirror from here to here, because this is 5 meters and this is 6 and 6. I am going to give 3 steps from here, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, I'm going to select this beam because this is my reference beam. So I'm going to give it as 3. Yeah, I have given 3, but here there is no default spacing because it varies from the reference to the first. It is 6 meters, so I'm giving it here 6, and again the distance between the first and the second point is also 6 meters, and the distance between the second and third point is 5 meters. Just check it. This is the reference beam. This is the point of the reference. From the reference point till the first point it is 6 meter, and the first point to second point is also 6 meter, and from second to third it is 5. Okay, you have to give in link steps, and the thing you have forgot is you have to give in the direction of x. Okay, it is already in x, so no problem. This will automatically prompt whether you need to save or not. Just to save, just you no need to lose your files if something happens. If you need it, just save it, or else no problem. I recommend you to save each and every steps. Okay, now it has linked the steps. Just click on OK. That's it. You have created this, then you have created this too, then we have created till class 8. You have to still design for the other 3 classes. I'm going to keep this as a reference beam. I'm going to build another 2 beams, sorry, 3, 1 2 and 3. I'm going to build another 3 beams, so I'm going to select this one, just the same steps, click on to this in the direction of visit, and 3, same 5 meters here, link steps, everything is okay, just click on OK. Now I hope you understand this. Then the next thing, we have to design the corridor. This corridor is from this center to this center, it is 2 meters. So the same step, I'm going to select all the 3. Using control, I am selecting all the 3. Then I am going to this one. This is 1. Number of step is 1 in the direction of this x, and spacing is 2 meters. I am going to link steps. Okay. Then I am going to do the same here. Click onto this, all the 3. Now translation repeat in the direction of x. Okay. Now here I am going to give -2 because it is in the direction of -x. This is positive side, this is negative side. So I am giving -2, and this number of step I want is just 1. Then okay. Now here I have to calculate this step. I have to calculate the distance from this node to this node, and this node to this node. So I am clicking on to this. I am going to translate repeat this. Sorry, there is no need because it has already separated into these 2 beams are already separated. So just click on to this, click on translation repeat. Here in the direction of visit, and the spacing is 2. Then link steps, that's it. I think there is no need for linking step because already there is a beam. So if you provide link steps, it will automatically create a node here. So you need to click on link steps and just give OK. See, it has created another new beams on itself. Okay, that's it for the modeling. I hope. Sorry, it's a modeling for the 2D beam, 2D plan of the beam of the school we have to designing. So the next part is to rise the building. So this is the plan. We have to rise in the direction of visit. So I am selecting everything. I have selected everything, the same step, translation to repeat. But here you should not forget to click on to this direction in y direction. So I'm giving I said it is 2-floor building, that is 3-story. So this is, let this be first is the foundation, then second is the ground floor, then the first floor. Yeah, this is the ground floor's bottom layer, and this is the roof of the ground floor, this is the roof of first floor, and this is the roof of second floor. Now I cannot provide evenly because I don't need 5 meters of foundation. I just probably 3 meters depth for the foundation is more than enough for me, and I'm assuming each and every floor has 4 meters. So 4 This is enough for me. Then link steps, you should not forget in giving link steps. Then check whether in which access you are given. Just click OK. Okay, you have risen the building. And the another thing you should do is just deleting all the beams below, because from the bottom layer the first beam is going to be the plinth, so there's no need for connecting the foundation. So just click on delete. Yes. Okay, okay, you can now clearly see this one. You can now clearly see the building or the model which you are going to design. You can rotate and see this is a front view and side view. You can rotate it throughout the building, and this is for the modeling. And if you have any queries, you can just comment me. I'll help you and surely help you out. Okay. This is for the modeling, and the second step is defining properties. So I'll come up with the next video on how to defining the properties. Now let's save this. Yes. Okay, that's it. There is no point. I have some points to tell you. There is no need for providing slabs in between, because if you provide the load which the slabs is taken, it will automatically consider that there is a slab in between all the beams, or in between the surfaces where you're going to provide these flow loads. There are so many kinds of loads available in STAAD Pro, and one of it is called flow load. If you give the flow load between 4 beams, it will automatically take that there is a slab in between, so it will automatically take whatever the slab's property it is, and just you have to define the dimension and cross sections of these slabs. I'll cover everything on the next video, and thank you guys.